Hey, what's up? It's your boy Astro Jack for Peter Boy Astrology, and this is my video for the eclipse happening this week in the sign of Cancer. It's the lunar eclipse, first one of the year, big eclipse going on. And there's been so much going on this week, astrology wise, with this great Saturn and Pluto conjunction. I did a separate video on that, and I did some sign by sign forecasts for each side. So check that out if you get a chance. So yeah, that's been going on for ages now, but it came into that exact conjunction this week. So yeah, how's everyone feeling with that? How's everyone coping? What's been going on? Give me your conjunction stories. So this conjunction is like bigger than just each individual, even though it's going to affect each of us individually, depending on where Saturn and Pluto are sitting in your chart. So, like for example, mine's in the fourth house right now, and I've definitely been feeling it because your fourth house represents family and structure, your home, places where you call home. So I've definitely felt that lately. I've had loads of upheavals in home life going on, especially last sort of like a couple of years, and definitely last couple of weeks and months leading up to this massive like super conjunction. And also globally, big things happening like to do with the establishment, governments, freak weather, war, loads of like heavy shit's cracking down at the moment, and this is just the beginning really. So hold tight, it's Saturn and Pluto here to fuck shit up. But yeah, anyway, this video is more to do, it's 100% to do with the eclipse. Basically, I wanted to get this out. I've had such a busy week going on with some Saturnian and Plutonian things going on in my own life. But yeah, I want to get this video out. I'll be out in time anyway for the eclipse, so you can check out. I'll try and timestamp it as well, do sign by sign, so you can check out your personal forecast for that. Really important that you know your birth time as well. If you don't know your birth time, go on astro.com. There's loads of different websites where you can put your birth time details in and get because you need to know your rising sign and your moon sign. Really, sun sign's cool too. Sun sign's important as well, but your rising's gonna be like really accurate, as is your moon as well, because your moon's like how you feel and stuff as well, and your feelings and your emotions and your kind of like true self, I guess your moon can be, because your moon is like who you are when no one's around, and you only show your moon sign to like your closest circle of people. So yeah, so that really important you know that. I'll leave a link in the description box for you to try and find that out. And if you haven't done so already, follow me on Insta. It's Pluto Boy Astro on Insta, and I post on there like a million times a day, loads of astrology and tarot posts. And I always update my story on there as well. So also contact me through Insta, Pluto Boy Astro, to book readings with me as well, whether that be tarot readings, angel readings, astrology, birth chart readings. All my list of services are on there. So I'll leave the link in the description down below. And if you haven't done so already, like, subscribe, comment, share, I love all that sort of stuff. If you haven't done so already, I'm just charging up my selenite to get my mystical downloads from the cosmos. Selenite's like a really good tool to use to like download spiritual messages directly from the cosmos. And yeah, so the eclipse is happening UK time tomorrow, and it's going to be, which is Friday. Well, it's nearly Friday now actually. Yeah, it's going to be on Friday evening, and it's going to be a bit later on. If you're like American side, and earlier if you're more towards Asia and that continent. So, yeah, the eclipse is going to be exact 20 degrees. It's going to be in the sign of Cancer, and I was having a look on Planning Watch to see what aspects it was making. So, one of the main aspects is that it's going to be making a trine from Neptune. I'll get into that in a second, because when it's making the full moon eclipse, basically what happens is the moon passes like behind the earth into the shadow of the sun, so the earth becomes in between the sun and the moon exact, so it kind of radiates both sun and moon energy. So the sun's bang opposite the moon, right? And what's happening with the sun at the moment? It's in Capricorn. It's in establishment. It's in boundaries. It's in structure. It's in solid, rigid ways. It's in Capricorn. It's to do with financial security. The sun's in long-term plans and goals. It's grounded. It's earth energy in Capricorn. It's about structure, lessons, working hard, making firm foundations for ourselves. So in Capricorn, we've got the sun. Mercury is making a conjunction to the sun as well. So Mercury is actually conjunct the sun at the moment, and it will be during the eclipse as well. So when Mercury is conjunct or cazimi to the sun, it means that Mercury is literally like with it, like hand in hand with the sun in the cosmos. So what happens is, it depends what sort of astrology you're into, but generally I believe that Mercury is kind of weakened when it's conjunct the sun. It's like double-edged really. So in one respect, because Jupiter is dancing around there as well, you're going to receive these great sort of downloads and messages and flashes of inspiration. However, Mercury's the mind, and I feel like with this eclipse now, with Mercury being almost hidden in the sun's rays, when this eclipse approaches and it's in the sign of Cancer, which is all to do with our emotions and our feelings and how we nurture ourselves and nurture others and how we are emotionally fulfilling our life purpose, Mercury's disappearing. So it's actually asking us to find those answers within ourselves and within our soul and within spirit realm, spirituality, through meditation, through yoga, through religion, maybe through whatever spirituality you believe in, through using tarot, angel cards, for example. Because Mercury, the planet of thought, is hidden. So this eclipse, this call to action, this insight into the next 6 months, because the eclipse can be 6 months and beyond energy, is asking us to discover what we want and how to fulfill our life purpose and how to fulfill our spiritual needs and our emotional needs through spiritual connection, basically, and through using our heart, our soul, and our emotion, as opposed to using our mind and rational thought. Even though it is in Capricorn, but Mercury is cazimi, it's conjunct the sun. So yeah. Also as well, it'll be conjunct South Node's at 22 degrees. 8 degrees. Saturn and Pluto are conjunct the sun right now as well. So you've got like the energy of Saturn and Pluto opposing this lunar eclipse. So basically, Saturn is the planet of lessons, the planet of karma, the planet of repetition, of freezing, of time. So Saturn, when it's dancing around the South Node energy as well, next to the Sun, it's highlighting our karmic debt and whether we've paid that or not. It's highlighting life lessons, whether we've learned those or not. It's highlighting restrictions that we may have had in the past, which are either going to be lifted or they're going to be working on even more. It's going to be bringing past, because it's around that South Node energy. It's going to be bringing past situations up for us that if we have dealt with them, Jupiter will bring us blessings, as will the North Node and that lunar eclipse. If not, it'll bring us challenges to work on those issues again, so we can rectify them and go work towards our life purpose and our soul mission as to why we're here. And so Pluto's there too. Pluto is planet of destruction, the planet of tearing things down, the planet of fucking things up and shaking us up and destroying what's no longer needed. So it's burning the bridges of what's no longer needed in our lives. So you'll find that from this eclipse energy onwards, for the next few months, there will be major shifts and major changes with our boundaries, with what's no longer serving us anymore, whether that be people, situations, jobs, friends, family, lovers, places of residency, all sorts of things. Anything that is not aligning with our life purpose and our values and our greater good will be stripped away from us, whether we like it or not. Ready to rebuild. Saturn is rebuilding, Pluto is destroying. To help us along our way and achieve our goals when it comes to our soul purpose, as to why we're actually all here. We're all here to fulfill our karmic destiny, our karmic debt, or our karmic life lessons, to ascend, to strive to becoming our higher, better selves. So. Yeah, I was saying earlier about Neptune making a trine to the moon. Neptune's in Pisces right now. So that was our South. That was the South Node energy. The lunar eclipse is dancing around the North Node in Cancer. So it's going to be highlighting for us our life purpose, where it is that we are supposed to focusing our energy on. So what I just talked about before is where our energy has been focused on, what we need to let go of. What's no longer serving us, and the moon trining Neptune in Pisces is saying to us that use our intuition. We're going to be using our intuition more. We're going to be getting flashes of inspiration. We're going to be connected to spirit more. We're going to be connected to the cosmos more. We're going to be connected to spirituality, our spirit realm, to higher forces. It'll be easy for us to tap into our third eye. Chakras. It's going to be easy for us to download messages from above, from spirit, from the universe. It's going to be easy for us to use guided meditation to meditate, to download messages, to delve into spirituality, to look towards spirituality and things like astro, tarot, mediumship, etc., to find out where it is supposed to be going, fulfilling our life purpose and which direction we should be going in. This Capricorn and Cancer axis is going to be about letting go of the old, releasing, destroying, rebuilding, and actually in Cancer rules the home and the houses and nurturing as well. So how it is that we are nurturing ourselves and others, and how it is that we want to be nurtured, and where it is that we actually call home, and who is it that we call home, or where is it that we call home, or what it is we want to be doing to be at home wherever we are. So yes, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through all the signs, right? So this is really important. If you're your rising sign first, then your moon, and your sun probably last. So it really helps if you know your rising sign. Hit me up if you don't, I can work it out. Or you can use the loads of websites can do it for you if you don't know it anyway, if you know your time anyway. So yeah, we'll go through the signs. So Aries. if you are Aries, rising, moon or sun, the Cancer eclipse, lunar eclipse, is going to be in your 4th, your 10th, and your 4th and your 10th house. So it's going to be the axis of the 4th and the 10th. So the actual lunar eclipse is going to be in the 4th house, and the opposition of the sun is going to be in the 10th. So this is going to be your home life and your career, and balancing your home life and your career. There's going to be big changes around your home life, your structure of your home life. Whether you're going to be, some of you might be moving house, relocating, thinking about moving to property, expanding your property. Your family might be expanding, your family dynamics might be changing, you might have family coming and going, there could be births, there could be passings, there could be just dynamic changes and structure changes in the family, there could be you maybe going to another premises, you think about maybe you might be renovating, there's going to be a kind of balance being wanted to create via work and home life, where you're either going to there's going to be like a give and take somewhere, whereas you with Aries, it's going to be more so you're going to be wanting to spend more time at home and trying to free up some of your responsibilities at work, or your public persona or your public image. That's going to be coming into fire, coming into change for you now, and what you thought was important at work. Maybe there's going to be like a career change for you, where you can spend more time at home, or work from home more, or spend more time with your family, or working with your family, even giving up something to look after family as well can come up for you this time. With the South Node being your South Node being in 10th, this could also be letting go of careers that no longer serve you, or a job that no longer serves you, or a role that no longer serves you, or how you're perceived by others is no longer serving you anymore, and you want to change how people see you, how you're seen in the public, or how you're seen at work, etc. That can be all stuff coming up for you, like Cancer Capricorn axis, because the 4th house is your home, and your 10th house is your career, public persona, your work. It can be your parents, your 4th and 10th house can be your parents as well. So this can be affecting your parents, as in like regeneration, renewal, your roles, how you identify with each other, family issues that maybe would need to be resolved from the past, coming back up again to be resolved, so you can move forward into higher relationships as well, and healing. Okay, so if you're Taurus, this is going to be your Taurus rising, Taurus moon, Taurus sun. This is going to be, hold on a second, Taurus, I want to get a pen just to come back just to kind of write down the times for my video for later. Taurus, I'm back. So, let me just write these times down so I can time stamp it all for you later. So Taurus, Taurus rising, Taurus moon, Taurus. This is going to be in your 3rd and 9th house. This is going to this eclipse is going to be in your 3rd and 9th house. This is all to do with your communication, how you're communicating with others, how you communicate with your friends, family, how you. This is to do with media as well, or to do with sales and public relations as well, because your 3rd house is also to do with communication, it's also to do with the internet, publications such as books, magazines. If you're working in sales, so this is going to be highlighting that as well. So the eclipse is going to be in the 3rd house. So this could also to do with education as well. Some of you might be wanting to learn a new skill, going back to school again, learning a new language maybe in the 3rd house, learning a new, because the 3rd house to do with the music and instruments as well, because it's to do with the hands or by Gemini. Some of you might be learning a new instrument maybe, or learning a new skill that involves your hands. That has something to do with the short distance travel as well. So some of you might be traveling and have opportunities to come to travel more, whether it'll be like locally within your area, moving around a lot in your area, or a short distance travel for work or for education, or with your friends or with your siblings, because your third house to do with your siblings as well. So this eclipse will affect your siblings also, so they might be going through some major changes and life changes as well. With this being in the North Node, this is all to do with your life purpose as well. So your ninth house is also affected, so things like your belief systems will be for renewal. Things that you used to believe in, your values, teachers, because ninth house is teaching, higher education, this is and all this sort of stuff, and establishment is all coming up for renewal for you. So whether you're going to be having a reshuffle and rethink about what you value, rifts between siblings can be healed, or I want to say maybe old rifts or old problems or old situations will be rehashed up again, because Pluto does that, to be worked on, to be healed, to be transformed. So your fourth house, this is for Gemini rising, Gemini moon and Gemini sun. So this is your second and eighth house. So the eclipse is going to be happening in your second house of money and values. So how you make money and what you hold valuable, this is all going to be coming under scrutiny for you. You're going to be getting opportunities through Cancerian type ways. So whether you're going to be thinking about making money through property, through traveling abroad, through nurture, through through housing, etc. Because Cancer rules housing and stuff as well. This is all going to be coming up for you. How you value and view money as well. So with it being North Node energy and eclipse energy, there can be opportunities coming for you to make money. There'll be opportunities where you might lose money also as well, with the Rahu, the South Node in the 8th house, and a Capricorn axis on the 8th house as well. So if you have any joint finances with others, this will be coming up for change for you, and how you deal with money from others, how you gain money from others. This will be coming up for discussion for you. There might be changes with how you and your partner, if you're with partner, or any business partnerships as well, and way finances are dealt with, what are going to be changing for you. 8th house also rules occults and sex. So these sort of things are going to be coming up for transformation for you, and this will, and thus changing those values when it comes to sex, marriage, intimacy, will ultimately also have an effect on your values in your second house, and what you hold valuable, and what you class as worth, and also your money situation as well, because this your second and 8th house are tied together. So money, sex, intimacy is all tied hand in hand. When one is down, so is the other, and one is up, so is the other as well. So yeah, Cancer. If you're Cancer, this happened in your first house. So Cancer, this is your first house and your 7th house. So this is all to do with you, your persona, the mask that you wear, the way you look, the way you dress, the way you like to present yourself. This is all coming up for change, and the eclipse is going to be affecting your 7th house as well. So your house of relationships, and how relationships are affecting you, and what relationships are no longer of value to you, or of service to you, or in your best interest, or working for your highest good. Anything that isn't working in your highest good when it comes to relationships will be falling by the wayside, and you'll be drawing a line underneath those. You'll be meeting people new, whether that be romantic, whether that be in a business environment or a friendship environment, who'll be on your life path, on your life mission from now on, next 6 months, who are going to be important to you in assisting in your life purpose. And you're going to be questioning who's showing up for you, how you want them to, how you show up in relationships as well, and whether your relationships that you do have currently are nurturing you and you're nurturing them. Are they nurturing you how you want to be nurtured? With that Cancer axis. Yeah, so you're going to be scrutinising that, and when the eclipse comes through, you're going to be wanting to look at what it is that's serving you intimately. Are your personal relationships giving you the intimacy that you desire? Have your intimacy what you need intimately? Has that changed now with this eclipse coming up? Because what you wanted in the past might not be what you want now. So that's something that you want to be looking at. And Leo, this is going to be your 12th and 6th house. So your 12th house is going to be lit up by the eclipse. 12th house is all to do with your mind, your inner mind, your fears, your hidden house, your insecurities. This can be highlighting your thought process and your mental abilities, and this can make you feel a bit anxious, a bit negative feelings, a bit pessimistic, a bit down. So it's really important with the eclipse going on in this house for you to be practicing positivity, practicing positive affirmations, positive meditation, gratitude, speaking to the universe as much as you can, to lift your spirits as well, and be more positive in these times. The lunar eclipse in the 12th house can also highlight the occult, astrology, esoteric, spirituality, because it's the 12th hidden house. This can also be ruling your sleep patterns, or where you sleep, your bedroom, your intimate sexual desires in the 12th house as well. So all those sort of things are going to be highlighted for you, and with that cancer energy, it's asking you whether you're being fulfilled in all those, or you might be looking towards those sort of things, like to achieve emotional fulfillment. You might be going to more holistic therapies to achieve some sort of fulfillment. You might be using tarot, astrology, the occult, etc. You may even also travel a long distance with the 12th house axis, because the 12th house rules foreign travel, foreign partners, overseas, long distance travel as well. Also, this can rule, 12th house can also rule imprisonment, establishments, those sort of things as well. So you want to watch out for those as well if you're doing anything on the darker side of life, shall we say, that 12th house axis being lit up, to be aware of your actions, because Saturn, planet of karma, is in your 6th house, opposing your 12th as well. So anything underworld type shit, it's not a favourable time for that. Also on this Leo axis, your 6th house is being lit up, your house of health as well. So this could be a renewal in health, better health for you. It could mean that you're being more healthy with your diet, starting a new diet plan, a new fitness regime. Also, it can mean that old sort of ailments might come up for you, or old health issues might resurface as well, and with it being that South node in that 6th house. So something to be aware of and mindful of. And if you are Virgo, this is going to be in your 11th and 5th house. So yeah, Virgo, this is your 11th house of gains. So with the eclipse falling in your 11th house of gains and friendships, you might be meeting people now who are going to be pivotal in your life purpose, and will help you make strides into achieving your long-term goals, because the 11th house is goals and long-term goals. Also, it's to do with friendship circles and groups as well, so you might be meeting influential people over the next 6 months. These people feel at home to you because that Cancer energy. So look out for the signs of when you're meeting new people that you feel familiar with them, because this will be all to do with your South and North node axis as well. Also, this will be highlighting your 5th house as well. Your 5th house of hidden talent, and dating as well. So if you date, if you're dating, the type of people that you're dating might change. You might change the type of people that you normally go out with or find sexually attractive. This might change for you now over the next sort of 6 months as you evolve. also talents that you don't use anymore, or you've forgotten you had, or you didn't know you had, will resurface with this access to the fifth house of talents. Also, this is the house of children as well, so it's encouraging you to embrace your inner child, to nurture children around you. There'll be children coming into your life as well through this axis, whether they be your own or others as well. So Libra rising, Libra sun, Libra moon. This is going to be your 4th and 10th house. Just writing the times down. This is going to be your 4th and 10th, your 10th and 4th house, sorry. So I'm Libra rising. So Libra rising is going to be your career. So there's going to be big changes in your career for you. You're going to have opportunities in your career as well coming up for you. Opportunities to change your career, change your public persona, change your public image, to nurture your soul's desire, to nurture your inner soul. Your calling is going to be nurtured through the Cancer axis. There's going to be big shake-ups at home, same as Aries with the same axis. Big shake-ups at home with family dynamics. Some of you might be moving, expanding property. There might be babies coming in through this axis, or children coming in, and there'll be shake-up with your family dynamics. And there might be passings as well, and blessings with new family members coming in. There are going to be opportunities for you to move, there are going to be opportunities to relocate, there will be opportunities for you to expand your career with this axis as well. So watch out for people coming in through this axis at work and at home, or in your home life and your work life, who are going to help you along your way for your life purpose and your soul and karmic destiny. This Saturn being there, Pluto's going to be destroying all boundaries when it comes to relationships with your family, relationships at work as well. I'm not flexing my muscles, I'm scratching my armpit in case you wonder what I'm doing. Okay, so if you're Scorpio, you are Scorpio rising. This is going to be on your 9th and 3rd axis. This is like Taurus but opposite. So this is going to be your values, your belief system, and how you communicate, the ways in which you communicate. You might be going back to university or higher education. You might be looking into teaching. You might be meeting spiritual teachers as well. He'll change your opinion, change your life purpose. Who'll start nurturing you in ways you didn't know you need to be nurtured. You might be reaching out for spiritual healing, spiritual teachers through this axis of the eclipse as well. And this can also affect your siblings as well, because you're like the 3rd axis, so they'll be going through some sort of way as well, your siblings, or you might be tied in with this, with learning together or something, or you'll be travelling with them because your travel axis. You might be doing long distance travel as well during the next 6 months with this eclipse axis as well. You might be learning languages, a lot of movement going on. You may even change your car in this axis as well, or problems with your car on this axis, because your 3rd house rules your vehicle also. Something to watch out for. And Saggies, my Sagittarius people, this is going to be your 8th house and your 2nd house. So this is like Gemini, but opposite obviously. So this is going to be house of intimacy, house of sex, the house of marriage, the house of shared finances. All this sort of stuff is going to be highlighted and exposed for you. So whether you make changes or new opportunities arise for you to make money through joint finances, you might have windfalls come through inheritance, taxes. You may even have to pay out through this axis as well, through inheritance taxes and bills that you didn't know you had. Marriage can be on the cards for you. You can have breakups on the card for you as well on this axis, because it's the house of intimacy. You could be searching the occult and tarot and astro and those sort of things while you're going through this eclipse. So I'm just looking at my phone. I can get loads of notifications off Instagram. While you're going through this eclipse as well, through your 8th house, Also, this is highlighting your second house of values and money as well. So how your own money and your own values, your own savings, and what you value will be all being shaken up with Saturn and Pluto in this axis. Rebuilding what you held valuable. So whether that be finances, money, how you make money, all these things might come up for change for you. What does no longer serve you will be kicked to the wayside, making way for new ways for you to make money, new career possibly, new business partners as well. You might even change banks or change, something simple as that. This sort of thing will change the way you bank or the way you make money as well in this axis. Okay, so Capricorn, this is your 7th and 1st house. This is the house of relationships, the house of partnerships, the house of romance and love. So this is all going to be coming into fire for you and the spotlight for you. You're going to be receiving nurture through partners. You're going to be giving nurture through partners. You're going to be feeling more nurtured, wanting to be nurtured, seeking out that nurture through partnerships. You're going to be wanting to build a home, build a nest, build something stable within partnerships. And if you're not getting that, you're going to be renewing that and asking why and getting rid of things that are no longer serving you in relationships. There might be new relationships formed. There might be relationships that no longer serve you will be ending as well. Steady bonds will be tied. Weak bonds will be released. The first house is also highlighted in here. So the first house is also yourself as well. So Capricorn in the first house, you're going to be going through major changes with Saturn and Pluto there, with how you look, how you feel, the person that you want to be and want to become, the person that you are. You're not going to be resonating with certain things of your life anymore that no longer serve you. As we're always growing up, we're always changing and evolving, so don't feel guilty for that. That's what we're here to do, constantly learn and evolve and grow. And that's what Saturn and Pluto are asking us to do, is to face our demons, our shadow side, as well as our positive side, and figure out what's not longer working for us or working for others, how we're showing up for ourselves and others, and what people are showing up for us, and how they want us to be how you want them to be showing up for you, and making that work into our best possible ways. And we're nurturing ourselves and others to our highest purpose and highest good, and while achieving our soul mission and our soul purpose, and evolving as souls. So if you are Aquarius, this is going to be on your 6th and 12th axis, so the house of everyday comings and goings, your daily routines, your health. So there's going to be shake-ups in your everyday routine. So what isn't no longer working for you needs to be reviewed. Needs to be, are you using your time well every day? The energy that you're pouring into your daily activities, are you using your energy wisely? Is this something that you have been thinking about for a while, changing? You need to restructure our day, our time, our hours, our health needs to be looked at. Are we healthy? Are we acting in our highest good for our bodies and our soul? Are we honouring and nurturing our health? Are we looking after ourselves? All this sort of stuff has been under the spotlight when this eclipse comes in, asking us to reevaluate our day-to-day goings on and our health. And our health matters might come up for you. Old health problems might come up for you, or we might be changing our diet and eating more healthier. Doing a new fitness regime, joining a gym, for example, doing a new sport, all this sort of stuff's coming up for us. Also, the 12th house is highlighted, so we might be going long distance travel, we might be using tarot, the occult, esoteric to gain wisdom and knowledge. Also, this is the house of hidden, so and the 6th house can be house of enemies also, so this can be to do with fixing old problems when it comes to people that we class as enemies or class as opponents to us who oppose us. So maybe healing healing some relationships, healing some bonds as we can move forward, and also trying to work on our anxiety and negative self-talk and trying to be more positive and practicing positivity and positive affirmations. And if we are Pisces, this is going to be on our 5th and 11th house. So one of my besties is in Pisces, and this is going to be on their 5th house and 11th house. So considering the 5th is going to be, and the lunar eclipse being there, this is a good transit for pregnancy, for childbirth, for children, for embracing your inner child, for having children in your life. It's also the house of fun, of hobbies, talents, of dating. This is all coming up for you now in the next 6 months, and how we show up and how we achieve and how we do that. Are we honoring our inner child? Are we allowing ourselves to be children? Are we having fun with the kids in our lives? Are we planning to have children in our lives? This is all coming up for you on this 5th house axis. It's also highlighting the house of gains as well, and long-term plans as well. So we're going to be getting a boost to our gains, our long-term plans, our long-term goals, and Saturn and Pluto are going to be helping us build and destroy what's no longer serving us, and giving us more of what we need and what we desire, what we achieve and want to achieve in our long-term goals, especially with Mercury and Jupiter and the South Node and the Sun all being in Capricorn. So it's all about longevity, long-term plans, making the steps for achieving our goals, making tangible, realistic plans that are long-lasting and solid, firm foundations, and achieving what we want and achieving what we desire by using our hidden talents, by using talents we have laid dormant. You Pisces will achieve success and achieve what it is that you want under this Cancer Capricorn axis of the lunar eclipse. And so yeah, that's everybody. That's all the zodiac guys. So if you want to hit me up on Insta, it's Pluto Boy Astrology, Pluto Boy Astro. Book your readings in there with me. I'd love it if you'd like, subscribe, share. If you haven't already done so, leave some comments in the comment section. And I'll catch you very, very soon. Love you, love you, love you.